Hi guys. I know it's not Tuesday, but it's been a little crazy this week. We remember last video my husband was coughing a little bit in the background. He ended up going to the hospital after the neighbor did some CPR to bring him back to life. So he's doing really good now. He's back out of the hospital. So he now will go to the hospital anytime any of us say he needs to go instead of waiting until it's too late. But if you want to read that story, that's on San Juan County Sheriff's Office, New Mexico's Facebook page, if you want to read all about that. But we're here for chickens. So as you've seen here, this is the incubator. And we've got 6 days in now. The ones in the front here are the Hollands, and they're dated. The ones in the back are some that my neighbor gave me, a neighbor down the way gave me, so that I could hatch for the neighbor next door. So this is an old bathroom that doesn't have a sink or anything in it, and it doesn't have a working shower, so we're going to turn this into the brooder. So we've shut the water off to that. And in this room, I still got to get a light bulb for that. But I've got those worms. Do you remember me starting the mealworm farm a few videos back? Sorry, I have to... You know I can't edit, so I'm sorry about all the movement on that. But I wanted to kind of show you what's going on here. We've since hatched some beetles. There's one crawling around right there on the top. So that's exciting. And then they lay their eggs, and it'll drop down to this small drawer here. And then we'll move them as they get bigger into the medium drawer. And then this is how many we still have left out of that 440, I think it was, that we had. They're still doing really good, moving around a lot. And I check them every day for pupas. I already checked them earlier today. And I've got a whole bunch of pupas, as you can see here. Well, let's see if I can get that to focus on that better. But they're mixed in there. Oh, it looks like I have another beetle. I don't know if I can see that on the camera or not. Let me try taking off this lid and see if that helps. Of course, the lighting's not the best in this room either. But let's see here. Let's set this down. Try to move this around a little bit. I have a pair of tweezers that I use so I don't have to touch all of these. There's the beetle. See him right here? Now he's real light colored because he just changed. But we're going to take him and we're going to drop him in that hole there. And now he's down here with all of the beetles. So, well, that's exciting. Oh, look at that. There's another one. So we're going to use our tweezers here and pick him up and put him in there. So that's 2 beetles today. Wow, that's exciting. So I probably have about 10 beetles now. And then if you remembered, we did a whole bunch of experiments with different bases like rice and wheat. Oh, there's another pupa in that one. I'll have to pull that out. We did like a wheat cereal and whole wheat. But it seems that none of the substrates, it doesn't seem to make a difference to the worms as to whether they're in oatmeal or cereal or anything like that. But I find that the oatmeal is much cleaner and much easier. Like this rice molds. Like the moisture from the apple or the carrot molds the rice really bad. So, but we've got about the same number turn into pupa in any of the different substrates that we've put them in. So they're still doing fine. And then we'll check back into them later once the eggs start falling through here and then hatching. So, again, thank you for being patient with me as we go through all this stuff. And it's really exciting for me. One of the things that did come out of the traumatic event that happened this weekend was we did get to know our neighbors really well, and I can appreciate them more. So I'm going to help them get their little chicken coop set up and everything for them at their yard. So I'll be excited to help teach them how to train chickens as we go along and do this. So I'll check back in with you guys later. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, my heroes.